Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. In today's video, we're going to show you how to create and sell online courses using the powerful platform called Builderall. Whether you're an expert in a particular field or have valuable knowledge to share, creating online courses can be a fantastic way to monetize your expertise. So let's begin. First things first, of course, we need to get started with Builderall. If you don't have an account, please feel free to check the link below and get started today. Once you've signed up and signed in to Builderall, you will be greeted with the dashboard or the home screen. From here, we need to find the e-learning app. So as we scroll down here, it's in our top 3, we have e-learning. We simply enter on e-learning and we get taken to the page to create our course. Okay, so now it's time to create our course. We simply click on create new course. From here, we need to choose a name for our course. What is our course going to be about? In this case, we will just use test. Who is the instructor? In this case, it's me. And you can choose what category does your course fall under. In this case, let's simply choose business management. Okay, and there we go. Now here we can add an image to our course. In this case, I will just skip, but you can add an image to your course. And we click on create new course. Okay, so here we have the general settings for our course. We have a name, we can add a description, we can edit the image of our course. Okay, as we scroll down, we can obviously edit all these categories again. We have one in English, we can have it translated to various languages. Okay, how many hours is this going to take? This can be calculated once you have already created lessons. It can do an auto calculation for you. Okay. Here we can select the option to allow questions to the instructor. This is in case any students would like to ask questions. You can obviously enter this. And here we go. So we can go to the next page, which is instructor. Here you can, of course, just give some information about yourself. What are your qualifications? Why are you giving this course? You can add your image, your name, and your expertise. Then we have the registration and protection tab. Here we can choose what level of security we want to give our course. In this case, we are choosing registration required to view the content. Okay, we can choose registration not required or only some lessons require registration. Okay, we have different integrations, multi-level student access, or protection settings. Maybe only specific domains are allowed. Okay, then we go into your modules. So this is the actual, meat and bones of the entire course. Here we would like to add a module. So let's call this module 1. We can give a description of the module and we can add an image to the module. Create module. Now that the module has been added, we can simply add lessons. So what will the lesson be? Now, of course, you have to do an outline of what your entire course will be. This is simply how you would add each lesson. So the lesson would be lesson 1, lesson 2. Let me say that lesson 1. Okay, so module 1, lesson 1. Module 2, lesson 2. Module 2, lesson 3. So as we can continue, we need to build out the course. Here we have to obviously add the content. Okay, and more content. We can give a description. Is it easy, medium, or hard? What's the level? And we can add an image for the lesson. Of course, in this editor, you can add images, you can add videos, you can add text. You simply use this as any general like text editor. Okay, so this is general. Here we can add more content. If you have maybe a YouTube link, you have some kind of video you want to add. Okay, you can follow these steps to add. Drip access is a way in which we can allow access on a later date. So once someone has started, maybe after they've completed a certain amount of time or they've completed a certain amount of modules, then access will be granted to them after that. Okay, so that is drip access. Here we can add links, we can add files, we can test, survey, and we can check the comments. So let's say create a lesson. So now we can see that this lesson has been created. We can edit the lesson again, add comments, add surveys, add a test, add files. Okay, so we can edit the lesson as we require. Now, if you want to save some time, you could simply say duplicate. Let's say module 2. There we go. So now module 2 has been duplicated, right? So in this case, if you have some similar content, you can simply duplicate the modules and then you can go in and edit them. Okay, then you can edit the module. So this is how we can create our modules and lessons. Of course, depending on the length of your entire course, this will take some time. This is the most important part of actually creating a lesson or a course, is the content. So do your research depending on what your niche is or what expertise you have. Go through this meticulously and create the highest quality content that you possibly can. Okay, great. Then we can also add some frequently asked questions. If you have a niche or some topic that you have frequently asked questions, you can simply add them here. How to start, for example. Okay, then you can obviously give the answer. Click the button. Okay, this is just something silly as an example, but then you can create these frequently asked questions so that people don't have to continuously contact you for an answer. Now, once they have completed all their modules and lessons, you can ask them for a final test. Okay, obviously this depends on what kind of content or what kind of course you're offering, but in this case you can create a final test. Okay, you need to go through these and obviously add various questions depending on what, depending on your niche, depending on what is required. Okay, do a final survey, and you can also add a certificate. Okay, so that's quite a nice feature, so people can have a certificate and show that they have actually successfully completed this course. Now, just for some additional settings here, we can obviously choose a theme. Okay, we can have a theme editor. Here we can, this is kind of how the test will look from the learner side, right? So we can edit this and we can use different themes to, depending on what we like, however you would like to customize your course. Student motivation. Here we can add achievements. As students complete various tasks, we can give them different rewards. Okay, how many courses they've done, how many hours they've spent. Okay, and we can create and give them achievements just to help show progress for their work. Okay, here we have again theme settings. Here we can simply add in different links. Okay, and we have integrations. This is a little advanced, but if you want to, integrate this into your funnels and into your courses, you can use all these various codes to edit that. For example, here, when someone gets their email or when someone registers to the course, an email like this can be sent to them, having their course name, email, password, etc. As a bonus to anyone who is looking to get started with creating a course, if you're not really sure how to go about it, please remember to utilize the power of AI. For example, we can ask ChatGPT to create an entire course outline for us. Create course outline for how to edit videos, okay, or how to code. So here we have ChatGPT designing an entire course for us, and we can of course specify and we can use ChatGPT to elaborate on the course, okay? But as you can see here, it already gave us course duration, 8 weeks, 16 sessions. We have various different weeks, various different topics, okay? So you can create modules on each of these topics, and then you can create lessons using each of the subheadings, each of the subtopics. And so you can use this outline, for example, to create a course about coding or about anything you like, okay? You simply ask ChatGPT to create an outline for you, and you can fill in the content, okay? Even if you don't really know how to or what to say, you can elaborate more. For example, here we have introduction to coding concepts, understanding the importance of coding today. So let's see what ChatGPT can do for us here. So we can say expand on this topic and give a lesson script for, okay. So we can go through each of these various steps, and here ChatGPT is actually creating that specific part for us, that lesson. So you can simply copy paste or obviously use this as an overall guideline to add in your lesson. So of course you have to use your own expertise. Preferably you would be knowledgeable in this topic, so you can review ChatGPT's content, and you can use that as assistance to creating your course, okay? So this is just the way we can use the power of AI to speed up the process of simply creating these various courses and pretty much everything that we do in today's time. Okay, so that is something you can do. Of course, the next step you need to do is you need to promote your course. And to promote your course, you would have to use some form of social media. Try utilizing tools like Instagram or YouTube. You can always do ads, and so you can create your course and make sales from there. Okay, so that is how we can get started with Buildroll and creating courses. Again, Buildroll is an all-in-one digital marketing platform for you to run your entire business. If you'd like to get started with Buildroll today, please check the link below. And if you're looking to make money online using Buildroll or using affiliate marketing, my mentor Chad has created this course, which comes free with your subscription to Buildroll if you use the link below. And here we have done for you funnels. These are already done, finished, made funnels for you to simply import into your Buildroll. Then you don't need to obviously, go through the process of creating your own. We also have training on traffic, various forms of traffic, and much more bonus content. So if you're looking to get started and make money online, please check the link below, and I'll see you on the inside.